Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I'll be your tour guide today. As you can see, I've got a fair bit of my makeup already done because today what we're going to do is a really smoky halo eye with the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge palette. So we're going to get dark and dingy. You may be a little bit nervous, but stick around and see how we go. Now, usual business first up, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell to be alerted to any new uploads, and if at the end of this you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. So with the Pretty Grunge palette, we'll get straight into it. She has this shade here called Grunge. It is a cream, slick cream black. So yeah, we're going there. We're starting with that. So just getting sort of a packing brush and going into this glossy shade Grunge. Don't be nervous. And stamping that along all of the mobile lid. You can see I'm just missing the inner corner and going not too far out on the outer corner. I will list everything I'm wearing on my face. I will list below in the description box. But today was more about the eyes. The good thing with this is you don't have to be too fussy with it starting off because we build upon it, and it's called Grunge, but it actually looks quite elevated. Okay, so now going in with the shade, which is the matte black Renegade up here. Just using a small fluffy crease brush. You don't have to use all the brushes for exactly what they say they are. At some stage we'll have a chat about brushes, but use them how it works for you. So sort of setting this gloss now. Just packing this over the top. And this is going to form the base for a really intense halo eye. So as you can see, I'm not going up high with it either because we don't need to. We're going to blend that out with a brown right now. Another fluffy brush. What shade will we go in with? I think I'm going to use this warmer brown, the shade Hope. See how that goes. We may need to go in with one of these two instead after, but we're going to start with this. Tap that off. Now, just going over the edge there. Where sort of joining across the two, so across the edge where the black is, part of your brush, half of it goes across that, just gently going in there. You can see I'm not doing any swirling motions, again just patting that in. Now the other side. Across. And this is the point when you normally start to look at it and go, oh, my eyes look small, my eyes look too dark. Is it too much? Trust the process, people. And just stamping on the edge there, and on the edge there, and then on the inner corner. Might dip into that again just for that inner corner. And because we've gone on the inner corner, she's now looking real dark. So we're going in with a clean, fluffy brush now. Nothing on it. And just over the edge. So the difference with this and what we normally do, where we normally lay down the transition and build everything up and around that, instead we're starting with the darkest colour. And because we need to, that's the main focus of our eye, and then we're diffusing out from that into the other side now. Just gently, you can see tiny little circular motions around that edge. You're just going around the edge of that brown. Don't forget, have a cloth to clean off your brush every now and then. So I've just cleaned that off. Going in. Now I think, just having a look at that, I think I'm going to go back into the shade Hope again, which is the brown that we used. Straight down, whoops, straight down in, tap off a lot, and again back in that area. Because while we've got the black there, we still need to create this smokiness. You don't bring your black up, you don't rely on your black to create the smokiness up the top. That creates the intensity on your lower lid. Actually, I might clean that off again. And again, holding it down towards the end, going in. So I've gone, this shade's a bit intense for me, so I forgot my teacup hold to lighten that up. Okay, she looks intense. So, clean brush. Again, we're going to lighten this up a bit now. We're going to go in with the shade Rise Up. Tap off. And just over the top part of where we've blended that now. Decent circular motion to bring it up. Same on the other side. This side here you can see is much darker. Now, bear in mind, I'm going to work like this. So, this is where we trust the process. Okay, so I know you're pretty scared right about now. Let's go in with, just checking. Let me clean off my fingers. I've got grotty fingers. Okay, I'm going to swatch Maverick and Rebel. It's not Rebel, it's Rebel. So this is Maverick on this finger and this is Rebel. Now you can't see this. This has, it's the most incredible shade. It's got pink and gold reflex in it. And we're going to use that. So on the finger, straight into the middle of our eye and tap that. And bring it straight upwards. So you're tapping it up. As you can see, I've gone right up and into this area here. Another finger, just tapping that. Bring it across. We just sort of dab around that area just to diffuse it out a little bit. And you can see that's sort of giving a bit more dimension now. It's not quite so dark. Again, on the other side. And up. Across a little bit. And diffusing that up there. Going back in again with that. Didn't go in too hard, just touching the finger. And this is quite a crumbly shade. With my finger, I'm not getting fallout with it. If you're nervous about this, obviously don't do your face first. Now just cleaning off my hands. Okay, next up was this Maverick Silver. So I've got sort of a smaller, thick bullet brush, and I'm going in with that now. And I'm just tapping that on the edge. Of both sides. And it's just helping blend a little. Now I know you still think this is a lot, but we're going to do under eyes, going to do some eyeliner, and once we put mascara on, mascara pulls everything together. For our waterline, now you know I don't normally use black, but in this instance with this look I absolutely do. So I am using the Runway Room Cosmetics. They've got a black liner. I'm going in with my waterline, I'm going to tight line all the way around. So just close your eyes on it and move back and forth. Bit of pressure up, pushing into your lash line, and what it will do is make the base of your lashes look fuller. Down into the corner here. Just pulling out. So you can see the intensity that adds to your eyes. Before I do the other one, this one to that. You may not want to do it, but again, for this particular look, that's why I'm doing it. So I'm going to do the other eye now. Okay, so I've done the other eye. As you can see, we're looking pretty smoky. We haven't done underneath. So going into this brown Hope shade, we're not going into the black. We've got enough happening up top. Tapping off and stamping along the lash line. Okay, we've probably used quite a few brushes here today, and they all need washing. So now going in with, I'm just trying to find one that I've used so I don't dirty another brush. Cleaning off my brush, just a fluffy brush that I used for the shade Hope when we were blending out, and we're going to go in with what we used for our transition, Rise Up, onto the brush, tap off, and we're just using that to smoke out underneath the eye. So pushing into our lash line and working across. Back and forth. And so what we do is prevent any creasing under our eye and really add to the smokiness of it. Clean that off and go back in to do the other eye. So you can see the difference where it's smoked out. Why do we... I'm sitting here like Cletus the Slack-Jaw Jokel from The Simpsons, because it's an automatic reflex to hold our mouth a certain way and we can't help it. So I'm looking really happy where that's getting to now. A little bit dark there. So in the inner corner we're going in with Maverick on a small bullet pencil brush. Really coating the brush, just tucking that. It doesn't look like it's going to show. Okay, we'll rethink that. Clean off the bullet brush. We're going to go in with this cream shade Heroine up here. This is the lightest shade in the palette. So we'll start with that. Just tuck it just in the corner there. And I'm just bringing it up just to blend out that bit that looks like I've got a black eye. Just to fix that bit there. And little finger going into Maverick now. See if this works. And just pressing firmly in that corner. Going in with the shade Rebel, which is what we've got on our top lip. I'll try with this bullet brush, I don't know how it'll go. Okay. And straight underneath. Just a little bit. Look straight ahead into your mirror. The placement, because you're putting it directly underneath where you've put it above. If it's not working with the brush, you have a couple of different options that you can do. You can either change brushes, you can use your finger. There's a couple of options. So I'm just going in with a flattish brush now, coating it, just because I want to add a little bit more. Now I've had the tiniest little bit of fallout on my face, so I'm just going to clean that off. Just gently flicking it. Again, if you're not sure, do your eye look first. Okay, one last go over. I'm just going over with a fluffy brush, just tickling around the edges there. Just to do one last light diffusion, and which we always check before we finish. So what I'm doing is, this is the brush that I had a bit of the dark brown on, I think. I've just literally picked up a brush that had some dark shadow on. Didn't add any more to it. It might have been even the black. I'm really happy with where that is. I'm going to set my face now and put some mascara on and do my lips, and I'll be right back. Okay, we are back with the finished look. Let's have a look. I love this look. You know, I'm just looking in a mirror here. It's a lot in that it's quite dark and smoky if you're not used to it, but this halo eye up through the center, the shades that dance off that are beautiful. Like I said, it's got a bit of pink, a bit of gold reflect in it, some silver. This camera doesn't do it. I don't think any camera does it justice. Let's just, I don't know if you can see that. It's a stunning shade. I would buy a big palette of it. If you want a deep smoky look with a bit of a halo eye to lighten it up a bit, this is perfect. This is gorgeous. Again, you've just got to trust the process. If you haven't tried a couple of things, if you haven't tried the Panorama mascara, you really need to get about it. That's what I'm wearing today, 3 coats of it. A coat is how you dip into it, not how many times you do this. This is really volumizing, this is really curling, lengthening. I'm obsessed with this. And I've got a bit of a 90s look with my lipstick. Believe it or not, this lipstick cost me $2.75 from the reject shop. It's a brand called Stax. I mean, it does taste like crayon because it's $2.75, but I love it. So that is it. I hope you liked it. Have a play if you have the Huda palette. Everything will be in my bio that I had on my face today. As per usual, don't forget to tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends, come along and join the community. Let me know if there's anything that you would like to see on here. Now I've got to get ready and go to work because I've got to work all day, then straight into a function where I have to be nice and chat to people for a couple of hours. So let's wish me luck with that. Until next time, bye.